Hello everyone. Yeah, it looks like a hobby shop behind me, doesn't it? Yeah, I've gone a little crazy. The wife thinks so anyhow. Channel update time. I do these every once in a while whenever I think there is a need. Let me talk about what's going on. Okay, I've done a lot of review videos lately. A few of you have left wishes for me to do build videos. The problem with build videos is they require time. I'm self-employed. I have somewhere between 15 and 20 employees, not sure, and it fluctuates from month to month. Because of that, I don't have a lot of free time during certain periods of the year. Well, right now I do, but I've been very, very sick, and being sick slows me down. And this one just won't go away. I've been to the doctor once over it, and I'm scheduling another appointment today. It just zaps all my strength away. If you want to know, it's a bacterial infection. It's called sinusitis. Infection in the sinuses. I can't breathe. I can't do a bunch of stuff because of it. I'm running a mild fever all the time. It's just a mess. Anyhow, that aside, let's talk about what is going on. Okay? Model builds. I have finished one model in the last week. Video on that will be coming shortly because I want to finish the lighting rig for it. And that is my goal for this next week and a half, is to finish that lighting rig. That is the UFO mystery ship. I'm going to pick the camera up in a minute and walk around the room and give you guys an update of what's going on around the room. The Mach-A kit is close to done. When those two are done, I start on the dinosaur. I'm also going to pick up one of the Bandai Star Wars kits and build it, because I need to build something new. Okay, I need to finish my Shelf Queens. I got 5 or 6 Shelf Queens. I told the wife I ought to pick up that Millennium Falcon from Bandai and build it, and she's like, but you haven't finished your AMT Millennium Falcon. She's right there, and I bet a lot of you would like to see me finish that one, because that kit's real easily available and costs next to nothing. You can get it for 30 bucks if you try hard enough on eBay. So getting back to this, okay, here's what's going on. Work overwhelms me and takes away a lot of my time. When I have work, I take it. Being self-employed, when you have an income stream, you take it, because sometimes you don't. I've gone 4 weeks with no income, and I've had to live off savings for 4 weeks. I still have another 2 weeks with no income. So whenever I have work, I take it. And with the economy the way it is, prices going up all the time, my income is flat. Mainly because I'm in a very competitive market with what I do, and I can't raise my prices. Since I can't raise my prices, my real income is really dropping over time. So I'm not going to get into politics. That's not what this channel is for. Okay? You want politics, go to Facebook. It's turning into a political quagmire at times. Now, having said that, I have to do something to raise my income. And the only real thing I can do is work more. So that's what I did last fall. The opportunity presented itself. I took on more work so I could raise my income some, so we could clear out a few debts. And that's what I did. We cleared off some of our debts. Put us in a better position, actually. And I might do it again this spring, simply because working an extra 5 hours a week brings me a lot more money. But those extra 5 hours a week come out of this room, come out of my life, come out of my free time, come out of my time with family. And that's the price I pay for doing that. The good thing is we don't have a really high debt ratio on a lot of things. So in the next year I can clear out a lot of them. And then I won't have to work that much again. But getting back to this, I've made some arrangements so this spring hopefully I can spend a half hour to a couple hours a week in this room. I did this fall occasionally. I had about 2 hours a month in this room this fall. And that's the UFO Mystery Ship and the Mach-A kit. And the Mach-A kit is almost done. The UFO Mystery Ship is almost done. So I'm going to get a couple of finished in the next week or two. That makes me happy there. Okay? Let me pull the camera off the thing. Let's start talking about what's going on. I'll just walk my way all the way around the room. We're going shaky cam, I know. But bear with me for a moment. I'll try to be pretty steady and not move around very fast. And that's how you eliminate shaky cam. This is the Shelf Queen shelf. Okay? I'm playing with the focus, trying to get the autofocus to work. Now, being the Shelf Queen shelf, we have quite a few things here that just get put off. This is BB's Mississippi. There's the T-Rex box. This is the Gremlin. I almost finished the Gremlin. Literally an hour or two on that Gremlin and it's done. Okay? Here's the dinosaur box. There's more Gremlin parts back there. This is the Real Greg Gundam. It is almost done. It needs about 3 hours worth of work. So I've got 2 or 3 Shelf Queens that can go away really quickly. This guy needs paint. Some of the stuff isn't mine. That's BB's. There's the Millennium Falcon we've been talking about. I started working on that again last year for a little while. This guy needs paint. This RX-78. That's all he needs is paint and a display stand. I should be able to get back to that this summer. Okay, the Cosmos Strader, worked on it a little bit. It has some seam work that needed to be done. I just got to clean that up and sand that. I was using Perfect Plastic Putty for a first time, and it seemed to work pretty good. I haven't sanded it yet. There's Mr. Dinosaur. His mouth is done. Most of the seams are done on him. The big problem was the tail. I didn't like how the tail came out. Let's flip it this way. There's better lighting this way. And this is the side that I didn't like the tail on. As the autofocus kicks in, you can see it. You can still see the seam line running along here. His jaw, however, came out really nice. Okay? So there's a little bit of a seam problem down the center of his tail as well. That's a mold issue. This side of his tail is fine. It's that other side that's not fine. I have to fix this side. So Mr. Dinosaur, he's moving along. There's Mr. Thunderpaws. Miri, the little one, was playing with lightsabers. Okay, that's why they're in the middle of the floor. There's the UFO mystery ship. You can see all the decals are done. It's been clear coated. The video update on that very soon. Because all I have left to do is the lighting rig, and these are for the lighting rig. That probably has some of you curious as to what the heck I'm going to do with that. And there's the glow tape for it, the LED lighting tape. Okay. In the box back here is the Maquet kit. Whoop. It's mainly done. There's a lot of jewelry pieces and stuff in there I was using for embellishments. I need to do a little bit of detail painting on the kit itself. The head needs all of its painting done. And that's where I stand on that. It's very close to done. Okay, nothing to show but Darth Vader mask there. And then the Disney version of the Darth Vader mask. And Squiggy up there, who got broken. It does not have me happy he got broken. Over here, the little radio control area. The quadcopter, I have not been flying it because the battery won't recharge. I've contacted the company, no response. I'm going to contact them again. Horizon Hobby's usually really good about response rates, and I haven't had one. The first time I contacted them, they were really good, so it's probably a glitch. I'm not going to get upset about it. A picture I need to hang on the wall. Here's the pictures I got from my trip to California on the Mercury 9. The Mercury 9 has been pulled out of storage. It is on display in another room. So getting over here, we are going to talk about a few things on the table. Went down to Houston over Christmas break, picked this guy up. It is a Bandai kit. It actually has 4 models in that box. It's from Star Blazers, $21.99. Or Space Battleship Yamato. If you look right up there, you can see a 1/500 scale Space Battleship Yamato. These are 1/1000 scale. I've got a 1/1000 scale Yamato around here somewhere too, so it would be in scale with those. Yeah, well that's 1/700. Well, maybe I don't have a 1/1000 Yamato. No telling where. It's going to take forever to dig through all these and find it, so I'm not going to try. Okay? There's just too much in here to go digging through real quick. But anyhow, that's 4 model kits. I'll do a review out of that real soon. Model Man Tom had his charity auction. I picked this up in the charity auction. Looked like a good kit, so I thought I'd get it. Actually reminds me of the movie Heavy Metal. Back here, Secret Santa at Scale Model Addict gave me the space shuttle from Armageddon. Okay, It is a Revell monogram kit. It is an older kit, so I don't expect it to be incredibly detailed, but it is a very, very rare subject. They're not making those anymore. It's 2 models in one because that's showing at actual size, you know, about an inch long. It should be an interesting kit because, well, there's extra wings and stuff on it, and you're not painting it like a normal space shuttle. I don't think they really planned on coming back. We went down to El Paso at Christmas time, and I found this guy. It is one of the Metal Earth models. You know, usually they're $10. This one was 20, and I was wondering why, but I picked it up anyhow because Iron Man in this metal will look outstanding. Turns out that there are 5 sheets of photo etch in there. Not 1, not 2, 5. So that's why it's a little on the pricey side. Plus, they're all different colors. There's 2 in this color. There's 1 in yellow. I don't remember exactly everything, but there's 3 different colors and there's 5 different sheets. And here comes the big disappointment. That one. I'm going to do out of box review on that one very soon. Because, well, I was curious about it. I thought it might be a good model. It probably is for some of you. But from a lighting perspective, it's not a good model. So I'm going to do a review of that and explain why I say that to you. And what is going on with it and why I'm not happy with that model kit. We'll do an out-of-box review of that one as well. Okay? So I'm going to take us back to the tripod, get off shaky cam. And put my ugly mug right back up on that camera so you guys get to see me again. There I am again in all my glory. Okay, now let's talk about a few things. First off, Revell versus Bandai. I made those videos a while back. They're still getting comments. I get 3 to 5 comments a week on them. They're turning, some of the comments are outright hateful. I delete hateful comments. I don't comment on them, I just remove them. So if you want to leave a hate-filled comment, go ahead, it'll be removed. Just the way it is. The world has enough hate in it, we don't need it in our hobby. Okay? Just like the world has enough politics in it, and I try to refrain from politics here. Some of you know my political beliefs, you found me through other methods. It's irrelevant, that's not what this channel's for. This is for happiness. Okay? That's why I don't bring it up and don't talk about politics here. This is the happy land. Okay? I'm getting a warning from my camera. The battery's about to die. So, if you left a comment, it got deleted. That was because you didn't leave a nice comment. I don't mind criticism. I don't mind you telling me I am wrong and why I'm wrong. I mind telling me I'm a dumbass. Because that's a hateful. Leave a respectful comment and it'll be left no matter what your viewpoint is. I like discussions. If you can show me I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Okay? Now, my new take on Revell versus Bandai, I don't care who's at fault. Us as a model community is suffering. Bandai's release schedule for 2016 is down to 3 models. Kylo Ren in 1/12, Poe Dameron's X-Wing, and the Special Forces TIE. That's it. It's all the way through May as far as I can find on Bandai's website. Now they may be filtering it because I'm outside Japan, but I doubt it. Okay? So in the long run we're suffering. On the happy side, Dragon Models has picked up a Star Wars license. Now what is their license for? Is it for Asia? Is it for Australia? Is it for China only? I don't know. I wish I knew. Okay? Because then I could make some plans. Irregardless, we're going to be able to get them through eBay and some other means. There's always someone who's going to sell that stuff. Okay? And not care about some sort of ban or license agreement. So if you look around, you can find these models. It's just sad to see what's happening. Okay? Now, another thing, please watch the video all the way through if you're going to comment on the video. The reason I bring that up, on the Revell versus Bandai model reviews, I had a whole bunch of comments saying, you're just posting this to be mean to Revell. You obviously didn't watch the video when you made that comment. I was not mean to Revell. I actually praised Revell for quite a few of the models, well, the Millennium Falcon, for instance, because it is a massive improvement over their other offerings. In the past, they have done a very bad job with their Star Wars models. That's a plain, simple fact. They have. They're trying to correct that. Their models are getting better. That's where we win. The competition between them and Bandai, I'm going to plug the battery in and keep talking. The competition between them and Bandai has been a very good thing for us as hobbyists. Okay? Because of that, we are getting better kits. That's a win for all of us. Revell's improving what they do. Bandai's improving what they do. They're all improving. We win in the long run. So irregardless of what happened there, who did the ban, what's going on, we win. Now, I would really like it if the license agreements were dropped, so to speak. In other words, yeah, let Bandai make them, let Revell make them, let them compete against each other. Okay? Kind of like Android versus iPhone. Those two are competing head-to-head against each other. And what happens is we get a lot of innovation as one tries to outdo the other to keep ahead in the market. We get better phones in the long run. And we get cheaper phones in the long run. So the best thing for us would be for Disney to drop its restrictions on who can sell what where and just let it be a global market. And I promise you we would get outstanding models within 2 years from both companies. Because they would have to. Okay? That would be the best thing for us. And Disney would make more money in the long run. Because everyone's buying everyone else's model kits. Okay? So that's what should happen, but we know it won't. So the final take is, let's drop the whole issue of who's at fault and just know we're all suffering a little bit because of that restriction. And it could be better if they would drop it. Revell did pick up their game. They had to, and they did. That little the skill level 1 Millennium Falcon is actually proportioned correctly. In the past, they've used really thick sidewalls and got the proportions all wrong. But they actually did the proportions right. And the detail, what detail is there, is accurate. So they've improved it. You guys just need to listen to the videos and listen for it instead of just leaving comments offhand. Okay? Yeah, it did bug me a little bit. And I could tell you didn't watch the video. You just watched a little bit of it and just got upset because of a little bit of it. Okay. So, having said that, I'm going to go so I can go get some other stuff done with my day. Because being sick for 2 weeks put me way behind schedule on everything. You know? And being a really busy person, that's not a good thing. So, I'm going to go get stuff done. I will be back soon. Because I should be able to have some time tomorrow to sit up here for an hour or two. And in that hour or two, I should be able to get that lighting rig done for the glow ship. Well, maybe not done, but significantly far on it. And or the hand painting, a lot of the hand painting done on the Maquet kit, so I'll only have his head left. Because in 2 hours, I probably could finish everything on the Maquet kit, but his head. Anyhow, everyone, I'm going to go. I will talk to you later. Have a good one.